Okay, we'll get started with Rod McKenzie with 247. Go ahead, Rod.
Hey, Deivon, how comfortable are you out on the floor now at this point in the season compared to where you were earlier in the year?
I feel like I'm very comfortable. Earlier in the year, I was trying to get some chemistry with the guys, get balance within the offense, and finding myself. But late here in the season, I feel like I'm finding myself, and it's helping our team.
Kelly Quinlan from Rivals. Go ahead, Kelly.
Deivon, I've noticed something in the games, particularly in the second half of the season here. You're squaring your shoulders more to the basket on your jumper, and your accuracy has gone up quite a bit. Is that something that you've worked on? Is that something that just kind of has come more naturally as you've gotten more comfortable playing, or is there anything specific there?
I've always been able to get to my spots. I just feel like I got caught up in being such a pass-first point guard that I forgot to look at the rim sometimes and look for myself. So it's just all about getting to my spots and being able to have confidence and take that shot.
You're going up against a North Carolina State team that gets most of their scoring from the guard position. So I guess defensively, in addition to yourself trying to score, this will be a big game for you guys.
Yeah, defensively, I feel like we could turn it up a notch. I feel like our defense has been improving. I feel like we need to work on finishing out games, closing out games within our defense. We had a couple laps, which we could have ended up winning the game. So I feel like once we fix that, we could guard anybody.
Kelly Quinlan. Go ahead, Kelly.
Have you enjoyed the sort of six-man role that you've been in last few weeks? It seems like that's kind of allowed you to bring that spark, and then you come in and basically play like starter minutes, but off the bench.
Yeah, just being able to fit in with the guys, being able to be that spark off the bench. I've accepted the role. Of course, anybody wants to start, but I just want to come in and win games.
Back to Rod. Go ahead, Rod.
There's been times in recent games when you've been on the court at the same time as Kyle. Does that free you up a little bit more offensively?
It definitely does, and I enjoy playing with Kyle. I wish we could play more together. It does free me up, and I feel like it frees him up. I feel like we're two fast guards. We're hard to guard, and we also play good defense together.
Kelly Quinlan. Go ahead, Kelly.
You guys have kind of a crazy week coming up with a bunch of games all in a row. Just how do you approach that? Does it change anything you guys do? Does it change how coach practices you when you have, more than 2 games in a week?
We just focus on one game at a time and trying to get better each and every day on whatever team we play, or even on ourselves. I don't feel like we look forward as much. I just feel like we take it one day at a time.
Back to Rod. Go ahead, Rod.
There's been a lot of talk after recent games about the difference in number of foul shots taken by your opponents as opposed to the number of times you guys get to the line. What do you feel is happening out there? Is it maybe you guys not being aggressive enough in getting to the basket, or maybe not moving your feet well enough on defense? What are you seeing?
I feel like it could go both ways. Some could say we're not getting a fair call, but we can't really leave games up to the referees. I feel like we got to do it for ourselves. So I wouldn't blame it all on the referees or our defense. I just feel like we just got to gut some games out and just try to get a win.
Okay. Anybody else have a question?
I'm good, Moose.
Very good. Thanks, Nate. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Moose.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Deivon.
it.
Thank you, guys.